I love Billy. I want to say that publicly for the record. I love Billy. But sometimes I think it's on me where I'm like, if you're looking at how me and Big Cat treat Billy, Big Cat is like the strict father, very strict father. And he thinks that that's what Billy needs in his life. I'm like the crunchy granola mom that tries to redirect all his negative energy into positive ways. We don't say no in my house. We just give other options.
No,
And I'm slowly starting to realize as my son is getting older
Enabling.
that there are certain behaviors about him that need to be corrected, and maybe some of that is on me. Big T, what's on your mind?
Nothing. Why?
Because we're doing a podcast.
Well, yeah.
And
But
so wanted to hear what you're thinking about.
Oh, brother.
What's up? What's new?
I don't have anything new. I don't.
Okay.
How's the family?
Why are you asking? Why are you talking to me right now?
Yeah, what's this Inquisition all about?
I don't have to tell you.
I mean, I
I
live
know
like
my rights as an American.
It's almost like you knocked on his door at like 8 o'clock.
the podcast generally doesn't go to, hey, Big T, what's up? Guys, so crazy.
dude, Big T, I hate the fucking way you talk about that shit. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, the fact that you think that, like, Big T, go fucking jog around the block.
Because I think you have a bad
You probably
opinion.
can play baseball, but you'd be fucking huffing and puffing around the block. Like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna kill this guy.
Dude, I act like, are you, like, the way you, like, don't fucking talk to me like that. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Dude, you had a
Yeah,
bad
we're in the
opinion.
same
Coley said
studio
you had a
3
bad
days.
opinion too.
I think we got.
Coley's like, knows he's wrong, but
We gotta
just wants to
settle
keep
this.
What are you
pushing.
talking about?
About 1:30 in the afternoon. Billy texts. Well, excuse me. I'll start this again. I reach out. I say, "Okay, guys, remember we're doing History of Disney tomorrow." Response from Billy Football at 2:04. I'm at Boston St. Patrick's Day. Mind you, this is March 20th. And then 2:04, Billy Football. I might not make it back. I reply, work is tomorrow. I'm not sure why you can't do a podcast on Monday. Please confirm, Billy. Because I knew he was just not going to respond to that. I needed to have him proactively agree to it. Then he says, at 2:38, I will make it. 2:39, 1 minute later, on Zoom, 100%. 3:23, less than an hour later, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I said, Bill, I billed you.
Build me.
Bill, I got a flight back from Chicago early tomorrow morning, especially so I can make the show. You can't just skip out last minute. So but then, wait, we're still going. 4:22, Billy replies, just kidding. I moved my flight to tomorrow morning.
You missed the best part. It's a picture of him with a Guinness making the funniest face I've ever seen in my life.
I didn't see that. My phone just reconnected
Where
to
are
it.
these
and
texts? Is this in the Macrodosing
And it
group
says,
chat?
can't stop, won't stop.
We're still going, Billy. So 4:22. Let me just reset the last thing that Billy has texted was, I don't know if I'm going to make it. But he's still replying. 4:22. Just kidding. I moved my flight to tomorrow morning. So I thumbs up it.
So you did change it. You were coming back later.
Yeah, so it was originally.
I asked you that 5 minutes ago and you said no.
Well, it was originally at 4, and then I realized, oh shit, I can't get out of here because there's no way to get an Uber. There's no way to get out because all the streets were closed.
Okay, but wait, we're not done.
Right.
We're not done yet. So after Billy says, just kidding, I moved my flight to tomorrow morning at 4:22. Fast forward 5 hours. Maybe a little bit more than that. It's 9:59. Billy says, yeah, boys, not going to make it in person. St. Patrick's Day is always tricky.
Have I told the story on the show about how I got in trouble at Jeff Mickey's?
What happened?
Well,
No.
there's two versions of this story.
I would remember that.
There's two
I feel
versions
like
of
we
this
should've let
story.
off
The
the
truth
program.
and what one of the
truth
cast
will
members
set you
would tell
free.
you happened. I was a child, and it was the character breakfast, and the characters are going around like giving high fives to the kids or whatever. As I recall, I gave a high five to Chip or Dale. I don't recall which one. It would later come to the attention of myself and my family that Chip or Dale, again, I don't remember which one, said that I punched this person. Which
Really?
did not occur.
You got framed.
Yeah, I mean, this abject bullshit. I'll have to ask my parents because I don't remember like the full context of the story. But yeah, and they like, I don't know if I'm barred from Chef Mickey's if they've got my picture up somewhere from 2004.
I don't
Okay.
I don't listen to the show or know who you are, but I saw a picture of Billy one time and it made me want to hook my face up to a car battery until my eyes melted out of their sockets.
It's tough.
That is tough.
That checks out for
That's,
someone on Twitter. I have no idea who you are. I have no attachment to this whatsoever. But here's my shitty opinion.
Yep.
That's
That person probably hates, that person's probably really intolerant of people who have disabilities.
Wait,
Wait,
are you saying
what?
are you saying that your face is a disability?
No, but like,
because it's going through my mind right now. I've never been motivated in my life to do anything as much as I would to kill Billy and eat his flesh if he tried to kill me.
I
Like
wouldn't.
like right now, I want to kill him.
No,
like-
but Big
Like
T.
the second he made a move to try to kill me, I
when
swear
did
to
I ever
God,
say I was going to kill you?
his life would end in such a horrific and shocking fashion.
Big T, when
Like
you go,
couldn't fathom. You couldn't fathom.
I mean, hypothetically, if Big T was like, we landed, he didn't want to be part of the cohesive group that was going to all help out each other to make a good survival scenario and wanted to go off on his own, I'd hunt you. You'd run out by yourself.
I would kill
I'd
you
track
and fuck
you.
your
Yeah, why is he
corpse
running
in
away?
front
I'd
of these people.
I'd track you down. You wouldn't be hard to track. Size 16. Yeah. You're not going to make it through the brush. Look, man, you're going to leave a lot of trail.
No, you can find me. Come find me. See what happens.
I will find you.
I don't know when the Arby's slander started.
It's
but
unacceptable.
Man, Arby's is top tier, like fast food shit. Like
They
that shit
have
is-
the meats. No one else has
They
the
do.
meats except for Arby's.
It's Thursday. I don't know what day it is. Oh, I was about to make a joke for the record. I did not make the joke. You can probably figure out
Oh,
what I was
well,
about
good
to
thing you didn't say it, you fucking dumbass.
I didn't say anything.
For
No,
the record,
This show's so fucking stupid.
Happy January 6th to all those who celebrate.
Why Big T getting so defensive about
No.
January 6th?
No, you guys are all. I'm gonna.
I
stop
get where he's
talking.
coming from.
I'm gonna. Stop talking.
I catch some January 6th strays every now and then.
Why
Read
do we
this.
think Abraham Lincoln was an Ethiopian man?
Specifically Ethiopia.
yeah, just like it's a very specific part of Africa.
Yeah, no, so
Big T, have you heard anything about
okay,
this?
by the way, when I'm
No.
saying this, when I said that it's a
Sure, I have 9 MLK signed items. I am a humongous fan of what he's done. And over the last 7 years, I've collected a lot of things. It's not only MLK, it's a lot of Black history. I own a Rosa Parks signed NAACP card. So it was pretty shocking today how I was called racist when I am a student and lover of Black history. And it was I never expected the reaction that I got.
You know what you could have done is had Billy cook him eggs. I almost unfollowed Billy the other day when I saw your egg picture. Who taught you how to cook eggs?
no. So what I do is I low key I have like a good pan that I use for sometimes making crepes. So I like to make my scrambled eggs like I make my crepes because they have that little bit of crisp on the outside.
Yeah.
So I put it in and then I fold it up almost like an omelet. And I put some milk in there. And so it's more of a fluffy scrambled egg. So
It
they're not
isn't
really-
fluffy. You cook the shit out of it.
Yeah.
but
I've
it's-
got a real thing with eggs. Like I see all these international videos of people cooking eggs. And they just cook the shit out of them. And at that point, it's just egg particle. You got to get some air in there, man.
Yeah,
You got to get them fluffed out. Like
Well, I fluff 'em.
cannot. You don't though. You
I
singe the shit out of it.
Yeah. What's your hand size? That's the big one that a lot of weirdo GMs look at, and they're like, "Oh, this guy's hand
Bro,
is
hold up, time.
a quarter
This
inch."
man's
too small."
hand is crazy. I don't even dap him up no more. Like, dude, hands big in the mud. That shit weird. It's weird. Like,
Big hands.
It's like 10-9.
Holy shit! Yeah. The fuck is wrong with you?
bro, my hands are at a 10, and his hands way bigger than mine. Like,
just I got 10.1 over here. Just want to put that.
Yeah,
out
well,
there.
those are baby hands compared to his.
Big hand club.
I got.
Can't,
Oh, I was gonna
you
say
can't have the Junior Walker hands.
Oh
Great.
God!
That's not even close.
Oh,
though. That's
stop.
That's not even.
Stop
And
talking.
I feel like that's a cultural thing for sure, but that's not even controversial. It's not even.
That is controversial.
Not in my book.
The spice,
I've never seen Big T
Popeye's
this emotional.
spicy chicken, bro.
The thing that has me on the side of believing it, Buzz Aldrin will beat the shit out of you if you even suggest that this was faked. A lot of people like to say, like, oh, like you listen.
Touch on that though, because for people that don't know.
Oh, I mean, people love to, for whatever reason, like people love to press Buzz Aldrin face to face about whether or not he landed on the moon, whether or not he's real or faking this. And every single time, to his credit, he smokes that person in the face. Like, no hesitation. The second he thinks you're even going near the topic of the moon landing being fake, bang, right in the kisser. Every time.
It's always
And he's
on
like,
site with Buzz.
yeah, Buzz, like, not with the shits.
My second is S. Truett Cathy, the founder of Chick-fil-A. He invented one of the greatest things ever. Great philanthropist as well.
What did he invent?
Did a lot of the chicken sandwich.
He invented the chicken sandwich?
That's cap.
Yes.
That's
not
that
cap.
sounds-
That's not
that
cap.
sounds dumb.
Chick-fil-A.
That sounds dumb.
It's
That sounds
Google
dumb.
it. When their slogan is, "We didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich." That's literally true. He invented the chicken sandwich.
Me this nigga was the first one to put chicken in bread.
Google it right
Stop
now. Google it right
man.
now. Google it
Stop.
right now.
What the fuck? I don't have to. I promise.
Billy, Big T, we're gonna have to figure out a way to be civilized to each other. I'm gonna turn this podcast right around. Love you guys.
Oh, God.
Just a continued death stare from Big T.
I know he's not blinking.
What are you staring at? You're staring at a screen.
You dipshit.
You're staring at a fucking screen, bro. I go to bat for you all the time, Big T. I don't understand how this is broken down so quickly. Anyway.
It was you.
Me? What? What did I do? Like seriously, what did I do?
Am I insane?
Yeah, what? Like PFT says, "Oh, Billy, you like to eat people." Like someone's been eating a lot of Chick-fil-A, and then all of a sudden you want to murder me and like fuck my dead body.
Can I go on a rant real quick?
Go for it. Go off.
I fucking despise more than I don't even hate them. Americans who care about the royal family, I hate you.
Go off.
Despise you. We fought a war so that we didn't have to do this to care about the and they're not interesting in the slightest, in my opinion. Maybe when they were like getting killed and shit, that was kind of interesting. But now there's really nothing interesting about them. So this guy marries an F-list American actress, and everybody's like, "Oh, so intriguing." No, it's not. I hate them, and I hate even more people who care about them.
Dog, when I go down to Gator Dome, you know, the price of Gators will go off lately, you know. Dog on my daddy.
The price of Gator's been going up, is what I got from that. Joe Biden inflated my Gator price.
God, get shocking.
You can't get a Gator for
Go
less
to
than
Gator. We
$50
got
a
Gator on
pound.
the line. You gotta get on the line. We got big Gator.
Went down to Market trying to get a Gator. Trying to get a Gator for a reasonable price. Feed my family when Joe Biden just get gas prices out the roof.
Too much Gator.
My Gator.
Too much Gator.
Gator 3 times much I used to pay.
Two got put the lines out. You got 3 Gators on the line. Get shotgun.
I do. I have another rant actually.
Okay.
People who smoke weed are the most sensitive little bitches that I've ever encountered on the internet, and that's really saying something. Like Madeline tweeted, like, "Oh, happy 420. Like maybe we'll get Big T to smoke weed one day." And I was like, "No, you won't." And everybody replied, "Narc, cop, what a buzzkill." Like you don't have to. I like watching some TV shows. Some people like watching other TV shows. Like nobody cares. But people who smoke weed, like if you don't like smoking weed, they're like, "Oh, you're such a bitch, man." So I hate those people. In addition to people who care about the royal family.
He flies planes every night, dog. What are you smoking?
Yeah, Billy, you don't even know how to land planes.
Dude, 'cause the thing is,
Billy,
he's a
can
new-
you name 3 American fighter pilots from pre-career?
fighter planes? Yeah, the P-47 Thunderbolt. I'm not going to use the Mustang, the Corsair, and I'm going to go with one more, which
that'll make
is
3.
the.
This is the question you supposedly were going
Well,
to
because
ask.
the P-51's the most obvious one. I said fighter planes Fighter
just
planes,
did
not
that.
bombers.
You said that after.
Not bombers. No, shit. She said fighter planes. That's a different question.
Obfuscate. Y'all are letting them. This is obfuscation. You got it. One more plane to name, buddy.
I know.
And I am going to go with one more.
And the Tomcat.
The Tomcat is what Tom Cruise flew in Top Gun, which is decidedly post Korea.
What are you? Wait.
The F-14 Tomcat.
Oh no!
No. But that's an updated Tomcat named after the original Tomcat.
The F-14.
I really want Billy to be right.
Tomcat.
No, I really want.
Yep.
I can't have him taking two balls in a row like that.
Yep.
I couldn't.
The Grumman F-45. There's a Hellcat.
Keep going, Billy. The F-14 was the first of the American teen series fighters, which were designed incorporating air combat experience against MiG fighters during the Vietnam War.
The F-45.
First flight.
It's a Grumman plane.
Billy, shut up. The Tomcat.
The Tomcat. There's many Tomcats.
Yes,
there's many iterations of the Tomcat.
The first flight of the F-14 Tomcat was in 1970.
Dude, I'm talking about.
No.
Okay. It's a tough scene.
So here's the deal. So I had to get a wisdom tooth taken out. I show up. And they're like, I go back, whatever. And they're like, so it's an $87 copay for the consultation. And I'm like, what consultation? I went to a dentist last week who said I need to get the wisdom tooth taken out. That's why I'm here. You're going to take it out. And they're like, we got to do a consultation. So the dentist comes in. I shit you not. He opens my mouth for 5 seconds, goes, yep, that needs to come out. And I was like,
that'll be $87.
That was 87. The tooth was expensive, but it cost what it costs, like whatever. That being $87, I was like, I'm out. Y'all may have me now.
I'm there only 4 days.
Really?
So here's what happens. I go in and do recon. Takes about an hour and a half. I sit in a chair before I do recon. I get literally a 60-second briefing. John, they're losing this much money. George is ready to kill his partner. They lost their house, blah, blah, blah. They have enough money to make it 2 more months. That's all I know. Mm-hmm. I go in, do recon. Excuse me, I'm getting overcoat. After recon, what you don't see is we take the owner employees, I put them in vans in the parking lot, and I go in and I design the bar that night. Mm-hmm. Figure out the name, the logo, everything that night. The next day on camera is stress test and training. Mm. What you don't see is I'm signing off on bar stools, wallpapers, with designing the concept. By the end of the second day, the logo needs to be at the sign maker. All the food orders and recipes have to be done. The drink orders and recipes have to be done. All the furniture and everything has to be ordered. I can't get this. Now that doesn't match. I got to change that to get this. I mean, it's a freaking nightmare. Then the third day we start remodeling. So right after stress test ends, everybody goes home. We rip the place apart. We start remodeling it. That's the end of day 2. Day 3, we train in another location because we're building it. And day 4, we reveal it that afternoon. So I do build it in 36 hours, just like you see on TV.
I got in huge trouble in middle school. Because these girls were going around gym class with a petition to stop Coney. And I called them every name under the book for how stupid they were.
You're a big Coney guy?
Well, no, it was just like, how stupid could you possibly be to think a petition at a middle school in suburban Nashville? Yeah, we're all on board, anti-Coney. Like, what is this petition going to do about it?
I don't know. It seems like either you're part of the solution or you're part of the problem.
They were not part of the solution at all.
What did you do to find Coney?
What did they do?
Start a petition.
Sure, yeah.
You still remember it. They got you talking about it.
Well, I remember it because I got in trouble, which was bullshit.
They raised awareness.
They did not.
It sounds like they raised your awareness.
No, my awareness was already from every internet meme that thought they were going to solve the biggest problem in the world.
Let me check that.
Yeah, let's get Arian's live reaction.
7-0 2016 MIFL champs.
The MILF champ.
Yeah, that was sick.
Okay, nice picture to reel me in. Nice foot presence in the pocket. I like it. Nice. That's a nice pass.
Yeah, it looked like a bad snap too. It was a low snap.
Bad job by the safety. Or I guess that was
it looked like did that win the game? Yeah,
yeah.
They're distraught.
Yeah.
Like
fucking was killing dudes.
Nickelback had really bad hips on that one.
Nice run. You caught your mans who jumped on you in the end zone.
Yeah.
That's why Billy thinks that he's
Shout
an offensive lineman. That was a very O-line type celebration by Billy. Good footwork, Billy. You're
Are
quick.
you playing against third graders? Wow, these
There
kids
was
so
some.
small.
There we played some scrap teams, but we played some decent guys.
Would you say you were inaccurate? Like you had a
Um,
problem with inaccuracy?
No,
Just being honest. Really?
I had a problem. Probably. It's just the thing
'Cause
was I love.
You're really consistent about not setting your feet. Like
I
that's,
know.
that's a recipe for disaster as a quarterback.
Yeah,
you
I
gotta set your feet.
You're not stepping into your you're like throwing off your front foot.
I had some. I need to work on I basically need to just drill specific mechanics
Yeah.
way more.
Yeah.
I was, and the thing was also I love my offensive lineman.
No, we ain't gonna do that here.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm saying that we played in a lot of bad weather, being in the Northeast, and the snaps would sometimes because it was so wet
Nah, we
everywhere.
won't hear that
And
shit.
also I was
We're gonna pretend you didn't say that. We're gonna pretend you didn't say that. All right.
no, but I mean you could see in a lot of. I mean it's just it was I don't
That's
know.
a nice throw. I think overall, you're really heavy on your feet too. Like you could use a lot of jump rope to get you
Yeah.
lighter on your feet. A lot of footwork. Your pocket presence is pretty good. You don't step into your throws and you don't set your feet.
Yeah.
But overall, I feel like you could have been a solid quarterback.
I've got breaking news.
Uh-oh.
North Korea has just banned yoga pants. What
No
the fuck?
way.
Damn.
That was going to
that
be
real?
worse than that.
That's the last straw.
That's because they had no.
Know what?
Yeah, Billy, know what?
Well,
You say there's no cakes in North Korea?
well, there's no food. If there's no flour and eggs, you can't make cake.
What a line.
So you stood on your tippy toes at the movie theaters and slid 220s to the clerk
wasn't
and
my-
said, one for Avatar 3D, please.
Walking down
10.
Fifth Avenue in a suitcase and a tie.
I was 10. I was 10. It was 2009. I was 10, and I had I
Oh, now
had
you're
allowance.
10.
Look, my parents were the types where they wanted me to pay my own money for everything, so I'd understand cost of money and be able to be like, oh, you want to go see the Avatar movie? You have to pay for it yourself. How much money do you have?
Billy tries to wave down a cab after he gets out of the movie. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
No, I saw it downtown.
You too, brother.
Discriminating against me. Yeah. They won't pick up 9-year-olds.
I was 10. I was 10. And,
Listen, I might be 10, but I'm still a person.
and I was pretty tall at 10.
My money spends too.
Billy one time spent 5 minutes talking about what numbers were good. And it turns out that all even numbers are good in his mind. But he was walking through them one by one. He's like, 2, that's a good number. 3, bad number.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like
4,
seven.
3's a great number. What's wrong with 3?
4 is a good number. 5, bad number.
Odd
Three-
numbers
no,
do
three-
have a little bit of the evil concept
Yeah.
to them.
No, 3's a good. All numbers are good until 7, and then it's bad. 3 is a good number because it's the first 3.
3 and 5 shit on 4.
Yeah, no, but
4's just a shittier 2.
no, but 4 is just it's the first 4 though.
No, it's just 2 2s.
I know, but that's cool.
It's the first 4. I know what Billy's saying.
all-
Yeah, it's 2 2s.
All prime numbers shit on 4.
I don't know. I don't like
Whoa,
prime
whoa.
numbers.
Yeah.
But 9's cool because it's the first 3 3s, and it's that's cool. That 4 is the first 2 2s, so it's cool in my head.
Tim
Way.
Tebow's a great athlete.
freaky.
He's not an NFL quarterback, but he was a great
he's
athlete.
a brick house.
Is he?
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that Tebow is a freak athlete. I mean,
Just because he's built, but I say
I mean,
freak
he was-
athlete. As
we
in-
forget because his NFL career was so bad. He was unstoppable.
he was more of an athlete than he was a
He's
quarterback.
probably the greatest college football player ever.
for a quarterback.
What?
I mean,
Disagree.
Why?
Because
He
there's
wasn't
a
the
guy.
best quarterback. He wasn't the best.
He wasn't the
college
best.
football
He was.
player in that quarterback room.
He wasn't the best player on his team. What are you smoking?
Oh, stop.
I'd say
Dude.
he was probably the
Bro, what?
third best athlete.
dude, this
on
is
that
the
Florida
best.
team.
This is the
Who was
best.
the best quarterback
song.
athlete on that floor?
Percy
Yes, he
Harvin.
was.
Percy
You're telling
Harvin.
me Cam's a way better
You're
athlete.
You're telling me
I'm
Tim
talking
Tebow
about
was a
player,
better
not
athlete than-
athlete.
You're telling me Tim Tebow's a better player than Percy Harvin?
In college, yes.
Percy
No,
Harvin
he had-
was a
bro,
fucking
he had
freak.
He had crazy weapons. He had Percy Harvin, the murderer. Like he had mad,
The
nigga had
racist.
mad, like he had mad weapons. Great offensive linemen, 2 All-Pro linemen. Like it's just like
Yeah, no, I'm not
He had
saying
Dan
Florida did not have
Bilzerian
great
in the
players like Urban
stands.
Meyer.
Tim Tebow was average.
He had Ryan Lochte
stop.
swimming.
Stop. Okay.
A murderer, a
Okay.
racist,
Bro,
and a virgin
he was-
walk onto a football team. Fuck, marry, kill. 3 different triangles. You've got the isosceles, the scalene, and the equilateral triangle.
This is so easy.
Wait, say that again.
I feel kind of like Billy right now.
All right, so let's kick
This-
it to Big T.
This is so easy.
Big T.
Wait.
No, I want to hear Billy's first because I'm
Billy,
Sorry,
fuck,
say
marry,
it
kill
again.
the 3 types of triangles.
I'm gonna get redneck mad if he kills.
Dude, of course, I'm gonna marry the equilateral triangle.
Okay, that a kid. That a
And
kid,
then
Billy.
Yeah. Then I'm going to have coitus with the right triangle, isosceles triangle,
He
right?
nailed it. He nailed it.
And then
Scalene, we'll see you, brother.
Kill the fucking scalene.
Yeah.
Bro. That's the scalene's a snake.
Not a kid.
His name's Nick Fuentes, and he was making a lot of really strong points on one of his live streams last week when he was talking about how.
Tell me more, PFT.
Yeah,
Tell me
yeah.
more.
Okay, I'm going to red pill you right now. I'm pretty sure you'll agree with this, actually, because it makes almost too much sense. But he was saying that he does not have sex with women because it's the most homosexual thing you can do is actually to have sex with women, because a masculine male would be effeminizing himself. I don't know if that's an actual word, but you have to become so effeminate in your mannerisms in order to get close to a woman and open yourself up emotionally to a woman to have sex with one. That's actually very gay. So curious to know where we stand about that going around the room. Fellas, is it gay to have sex with a woman?
I heard someone say recently that June is not summer. And I got what the
Well,
I got
no.
so mad, and now I'm so mad again that apparently
hold on.
What do you think it is?
I think it's summer. No. I think it's summer. Biologically, summer doesn't start. The summer solstice isn't until June 21st.
Yeah, but nobody goes by that.
No.
Good point, Billy.
Astrologically.
Billy got offended by your incorrect usage of biologically.
Okay, sorry, astrologically. It's technically the summer solstice is June 21st, so it's not summer. I considered it summer Memorial Day.
Yeah, but nobody goes by that. I heard someone say summer was July, August, and September.
That's just wrong.
And I flipped out.
Yeah, that's insane.
September's for sure more summer than June. Not even to
September?
June is 10 times more summer than September is.
It's a vibe
September,
thing.
they're playing
Growing up,
football.
it was. September is way hotter than June. This isn't even
No, but
close.
September,
it's
you're,
not about
you're going
heat.
back to school in
Wait,
September.
wait, guys.
That's what it's really about.
Most kids are still in school through June 20th.
Yeah, they're
especially
technically in
No.
school, but they're
Okay,
halfway out
so,
the door.
Guys, there's 2 different
Where did
types
y'all
of-
go to school?
There's 2 different types of seasons, and I have the answers. There are astrological seasons, astronomical seasons, and meteorological seasons. So you're talking Big T. You're talking about meteorological seasons.
Which define that for me? I'm just talking about
according
seasons, brother.
to
In my
the-
mind, there's one kind
Yeah.
of seasons.
So the seasons begin on the first day of the months that include the equinoxes and solstices, whereas astronomical seasons have them beginning on the equinox. So you're both right. Everyone's right.
No, we're not.
Coley just said September is
not
summer.
September
Without
is
question.
astronomically summer.
Brother, so you're telling me when we're in week 4 and Tennessee's playing Florida, that's summer?
like you're going. I understand more if you want to make the case that the seasons align with the sports calendar.
That's not an exclusive thing for me, but I do think it matters.
I like a good digestive system in a woman, like a girl that's not puking all the time.
Okay, actually, I have a
A
complaint.
girl that like, not using all the toilet paper, but healthy BMs.
I have a
It should have
complaint.
IBS.
I have a complaint about women. All these women have stomach issues.
This is the exact opposite of what I was going for.
But
here.
like, why? Like all these, there's not a single girl I know that doesn't have like terrible stomach issues.
all these women have,
That's a great point.
Maybe it's because
Is
they're
that
hanging out with you
true,
all the
right?
time.
I'm gonna go search. I'm gonna go search the word tummy hurts in my texts.
Yes,
Brother, just take a look at this. Take a look at that,
Oh my
Bill.
God.
yeah, bro, dude, what is up with these chicks' stomachs? We gotta get to the bottom of it. Yeah, actually,
discovered.
geometry was discovered too.
You're just talking about giving names to it.
Yeah.
That's a
I would
triangle.
have named them so much more cool.
What would you have named a square?
I don't know why, but boner just came to mind.
That's the show.
All right,
next week.
Let's explore this. What about a rectangle? That's a chode.
Well, no, it's
No.
longer.
It's like
Well, it depends on what angle you're looking at.
True.
sleaze.
Okay, all right. So a rectangle.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that.
A sleaze. That's actually good. Yeah, I agree. Circle.
I don't know why, but like an Olu.
That's good. I was actually going to say like ombus, something that starts with an O.
Yeah.
An Olu. Okay. What about triangle?
Cheats.
Cheats.
How do you spell that?
How do you know?
I think it's CHEETZ.
Are we listening to Billy make up words right now?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Big T, what are your teed off about this week?
Oh, thank you for asking.
His thoughts?
I watched the film The Parent Trap for the first time this week, and I took some notes on it. Despite having actually thoroughly enjoyed the film upon its conclusion, the kids are abject morons. They get to this little camp, they fence, they do their little fencing thing, and then upon taking off their fencing masks, whatever those are called, you're fucking identical. You're played by the same person. That's how identical you are.
Yep.
And it doesn't occur to them for a while that, like, there might be something here. Like, you're identical twins. So that pissed me off. So eventually they're like, my birthday's October 22nd. So then they go back and they pull off their little switch, and whichever one wasn't Dennis Quaid's kid goes with Dennis Quaid, and he notices immediately. He's like, she's using the word proper, or she's saying proper things. She keeps calling him dad incessantly, like things that the other one didn't do. And it doesn't click to him either. That made me upset. But then eventually whatever. Now, my overarching concern was this custody agreement, wherein the two children were just never to know of the other's existence, and it was literally the split the baby. They just, I'm going to take one kid, you take the other.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Marry shall the two meet.
Right.
That's not legal.
Excuse me,
not a thing.
I'll tell you what, if I was one of those two parents, I would not be bringing my child anywhere where it was even a remote possibility that they would run into the other child. I would spend my entire life trying to avoid that exact circumstance from happening, to have them figure out what's going on. Do you think that this was bad for kids that grew up with divorced parents, because it gave them hope, like, hey, if you try hard enough, you can get your parents back together?
I'm sure there was some of that.
Yeah.
But the original one had been out 30 years before that.
That's true. All right, so how many balls do you give the movie?
It was a good movie. That blonde bitch sure was a cunt too.
That song fucks, by the way.
You said it sucks?
No, fucks with an F. That song's good.
Oh, that's new to me. That song fucks.
Yeah,
that's a term that's aggressive, but it means good. It's like,
I'm trying to share my culture with you, Aaron. We learn from each other on this show.
Two Americans.
Yeah, it's two Americans, exactly.
Actually, like the term "she's bad" is something that I never understood, but turns out it means good things.
You've never heard like someone being like, "That's bad."
I just remember in high school first hearing the term, "Oh, she's a baddie. She's bad." I thought like she's like a bad person.
As long as we're confessing dumb things here, I think 8 or 9 when I first listened to Jimi Hendrix, and I had one of his CDs, and I was reading like the liner notes of it, right? And it said, "Yeah, I wrote this song about this cat that loves music and wants to make love to music," and for a while, I thought he was talking about like an actual cat. Like I wrote this song about a cat that's trying to fuck music.
The song Blinded by the Light.
Yeah.
Where it says, apparently the lyric is revved up like a deuce, another runner in the night.
Yep.
I thought it said something, I guess wrapped up like a deuce, but then I thought it said and pulled a boner in the night.
I saw Top Gun again this weekend, and I'm okay with not knowing what they're saying on that song. I love the melody so much that I don't think I want to know what he's saying. It's just I love humming it, so it's cool with me.
Yeah, and then the chorus is highway to the danger zone, but a lot of people think it's ride into the danger zone.
I thought it was I went to the danger zone.
It doesn't really matter because the song rocks, right?
Yeah, it fucks.
Yeah, there we go. Do you want me to sing with you or just you?
No, I got it.
I'm assuming y'all can hear it in your headphones.
Yeah.
In the day we sweated out on the streets of a runaway American dream. At nights we ride through mansions of glory in suicide machines. Sprung from cages out on Highway 9, chrome wheeled, fuel injecting out, stepping out over the line. Oh, baby, this time it's time. Phones off your back. It's a death trap. It's a suicide rap. You gotta get out while we're young. 'Cause tramps like us, baby, we were born to run.
I love it.
I didn't want to. Usually I yell a little more. It sounds better.
Yeah. If I told you I ain't love you, just in love with this moment, does that automatically make us opponents? What do I do with these roses? We part them like Moses. Please pardon this notice, but some women would appreciate the fact that I've taken this onus. I own it, but it's my fault, but you're dead. And you pay with regret. Remember that day we met? Me neither. It's way cheaper to forget, ain't it? I know the truth is more tainted than these pictures we painted. I hate it. You playing plaintiff and you got me on trial. Like every move I make, you got it on file. Like that's a healthy way to live. Always checking where I'm is. You really being true to that thing sitting in your ribs. You can't love nobody else till you and your man take a walk. Or is that silicone too close to your heart? I know that probably stings, but you're out here chasing rings like Sonic. But all the problems that it brings. It never fails. You give me something I like. But first you gotta love yourself. I'm trying to show you the light. It's something that a lot of people know, but it's something we all see. It's something not a lot of people show, but it's something we all need. We all need. We all get. I argue with your
Hey, you did that. You did that shit.
So like when you're like, I'm a tall guy, I accidentally hit my head a lot when I'm walking through like old doors or up old stairways that
How fucking dumb are you?
What?
You constantly hit your head on doors.
That happens a lot.
Situationally unaware of where you're walking.
Okay, let's be real here. There's a lot of old things that you like. Let's say you're walking in a bar and it's like an older bar and you're looking and you like, it's like watch your head. They have all those signs and stuff. Dude, you sometimes hit your head. It's not all the time. It's maybe like 3 times a year.
You're not 6'7", Billy.
What are you teed off about?
So I went to a concert the other night, and
can you spit your gum out, Big T? Thank you. I just knew that it was going to be something that I would pay attention to for the rest of the episode, so I'm nipping it in the bud.
Pop a PFT over here.
I went to a concert
and sit up straight too, Big T.
Here you go, Big T. You can put it in this piece of paper. Billy, hand this to him. You don't have to just hold on to it. I just saw it and I was like, I'm going to only be thinking about the piece of gum that's in your mouth for the entire episode. So let's just say it.
Tuck the shirt in, sit up straight, and cut the shit, Big T.
Get a haircut, hippie.
Now I don't want to say what I'm teed off about. I'm teed off about this.
You scared him back into his hole.
I'm teed off about you being upset. This is big. Girls can't wear what they want to school because it distracts boys' energy.
Yeah. I like this.
I have to get rid of my gum because it's distracting you.
Well, also there might be a couple people that are listening to this.
There was no sound.
Oh, there was a little bit of sound.
There was
Yeah,
no
it
sound.
had a little bit of that macaroni in the pot thing going
I'm
on.
gonna pack a Zin.
I don't think there was any sound.
I'm packing a Zin in solidarity.
I was very conscious of if there was any sound.
All right, I'll pack his in solidarity with Billy.
No, this is
No,
bullshit.
I'm-
Hear me out. We're not talking about anybody getting naked or anything, but macrodosing. Okay, it's just everybody's feet. No full frontals or anything.
Yeah,
knees down.
Okay.
I feel like
I thought we was doing feet.
I thought we were doing
well,
ankles.
no. I'm
I
saying
wanna
the max
give
that anybody's
calves.
ever going to see is your shin. But I feel like we're sitting on potential. This doesn't make any difference in your life because you're way too rich. But for me, I mean, this is a potential game changer.
I had a glitch in the Matrix moment myself a couple weeks ago. I don't think I brought it up on this show, but I was down the shore in Asbury Park, and I was walking to dinner, and in front of me on the sidewalk, this guy and this girl step off the street on the sidewalk. They're walking the same direction, so I'm behind them. They're walking in front of me about, 10 feet, pretty close. And the girl, I was not intentionally looking, but I couldn't help because the girl had on a skirt that didn't cover her ass at all.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't think it's a bong.
It was shocking. Like both ass cheeks hanging completely out, no underwear.
What?
Yes, it was wild. So
Bare ass.
I have no idea what's going on. I'm like, what's happening here? Then we get to the next street after about maybe only 10 seconds of me being behind this couple. And there's this lady getting out of this car with her friend. And the lady steps out of her car and she's not wearing any pants at all. She has underwear on, but she's not wearing any pants at all. And then she just puts on pants in the middle of the street. And I was like, why are there so many asses out right now?
Are you sure that wasn't she was wearing like a bathing suit bottom and then she was putting on pants?
No. She was putting on like a dress. Like a dress over top of her.
It could have been a cover up.
Or
I don't know.
You could tell it was not.
It was
bathing
within
suit.
10 seconds though where I saw just two
bare
asses.
asses.
Two asses out
I'm
in
not
nature.
gonna bong you for that. That's.
Then the very next weekend I was at the beach and there was this lady that stood up and she just straight up took her bathing suit off, her bathing suit bottom off, and put a different one on.
In front of you?
She was fully nude. No, but it was a crowded beach. It wasn't in front of me. She was like 2 or 3 blankets over.
So in front of you, basically.
Kind of, yeah. Well, in front of a lot of people.
Close enough.
A lot of people were right by her, and she just had no shame taking her bathing suit bottom on and putting a different one on.
So you saw the whole thing.
Chicks aren't wearing pants these
Yeah,
days.
so let's talk
That's the
about
thing.
female privilege.
Chicks are not wearing pants. I don't know what's going on.
Imagine if you did that.
Jail. Like some people are uncomfortable talking about it. You guys seem like you've been very, very comfortable in the past. Do you enjoy talking about it?
I think for me, it's something I've done from day one because I went straight back to work. And when when you work on the trading floor, there's no privacy. There's no separation from anybody else. You're in a booth with 35 people and only one of you works for the same company, the person standing next to you. Otherwise, everybody works for different outfits. So you really have no choice but to be as exposed as anything. You know what I mean? Like there's no privacy.
Mm-hmm.
So I went back, I went back to work right away. There was just no way to really hide anything. So if I was having a bad day, everybody in my booth saw it. If I was having a good day, everybody in my booth saw it.
Yeah. I never spoke about it since 9/11. And she lost so many more people than I did. So I was also like the type of guy that would turn channels whenever it came on anywhere near and around 9/11. And then it was 18 years before I sat down to write that blog, which they put out every year.
Yeah.
And when I was done with the blog, I was just as tempted to hit delete as I was to publish, because as a content provider, sometimes when you share something personal and you put it out there into the ether, anything that comes back at you hurts a little bit more. So I put it out there. I don't want to use the word brave or anything like that, but it was like a different thing for me to be like, And then what I got back from the commenters that day and whatnot, and everybody from you guys, from social media, was so almost exclusively positive. which doesn't happen in our industry anymore.
Right.
There's always somebody at the end who's like, oh, by the way, you're fat.
Driving.
Okay, I took 4 36 bracks from the office, but like they just sit here and then they get stale. How many like beers?
Beers get stale.
They get
All right,
stale.
I don't know where
If they're not drank
First
fast
of all,
enough.
I love the Italian accent Billy slipped into when he's admitting to stealing something from.
All right.
All right. So I took a few 36 racks from the
It
office.
wasn't.
All right.
It's not. That's not an Italian accent. That's
Yeah, it's not Italian. What do you want from
Billy
me? Billy goes
That's not-
Italian.
that's-
when-
no,
Billy
that's
goes
maybe-
Italian when
maybe
he
that's
commits
a
crime.
tri-state
They're
accent.
gonna get stale.
They're gonna. What?
But that was second of all, that was Billy's
They fell off the
excuse.
back of a truck.
Billy was like, "Yeah, they actually get stale if they're around the office too long." So I had to. Billy's treating him like
He did you a favor.
I did you a favor.
like they're rescue dogs.
I rescued
It was
those.
like I gave those beers a forever home.
Who?
He injected them into my arm, and
Yo, you let Billy inject something in you?
Yeah.
Yo, that's an L. That's an L for you.
yeah, it's really dumb. It's
but what if-
honestly maybe the dumbest thing
What
that
if,
I've ever done.
what if he doesn't like? Let's say it works and you don't have to get surgery. That's going to be a W.
That's what I was thinking. That would be a common Billy W.
The worst thing that could happen is,
Is
nothing.
it common?
No, uncommon.
common thing?
Uncommon Billy W. I know that you're doing some big things in the merch department these
Yes.
days. So everyone's calling you. I saw somebody say Jake Merch.
Oh, I
is
like
your new
that.
name. Yeah. So we're gonna make sure that everybody uses the code. Wait, no, Billy. I just invited Jake to come in.
Can we just get on with the episode?
Billy, have a seat real quick. Yes.
This is.
Jake, you're fine.
If you want to disincentivize me from ever doing well at my job, this is the perfect way to do it.
No, you're not going to
So,
use that.
yeah.
You're not going to use that.
I'm
Once
gonna
again,
use
that promo code.
I mean, you are getting
is
carried.
Jake.
I didn't ask for this.
Billy,
I'm
Billy-
not begging anyone.
No, Jake didn't
I
ask
mean,
for
If
it.
did
you're
on his
fine
own.
with winning it that way, then fine. But
Yeah, of course.
Billy,
am I
You
still
should-
first?
Yeah,
I
Billy's
don't
in
know.
first place now.
Great. Congratulations, Billy. Also,
Yeah.
Jake, before you came in here, Billy was like, it's fine. I'm totally zinned out now. Like, I don't even care about this merch contest. And I think that was a lie.
Well, then I got it
verbal
first
meme,
again.
Tyler, the creator. So that was a fucking lie.
Whatever, I don't care anymore.
No, you don't care.
It's your
I don't care.
use code
Well,
Billy.
here's
if
the
you're-
thing.
If you're against foreign election interference,
Here's-
vote code Billy.
Here's the thing is Jake constantly promotes others and never asks for anything. And we need
Okay,
to
so then
return the
give it
favor
to
to
him.
Jake.
Just give it to him.
Billy, if
Why
you
don't we just give it
entered
to
this
him?
conversation with "Let's make a deal," because first and
wanna
second
make
get 23
I don't
pay
make a deal with you. I've
combined.
been all morning pushing the
So have
merch
I.
and working, and I'm
You've
in
been doing a
first
great
by my
job.
own accord, not using the part of my take account.
I didn't tweet from the part of my take
Who
account.
tweeted from the part of my take
I don't know.
account?
I have not begged anyone to tweet anything.
You
out.
think Jake would do that? Jake would never do that.
Billy accusing me of lying is something.
I love how Billy's carrying the mic
Can I
stand
just- can we
around
just
the
get
room
this
like he's Anthony Kiedis.
What? Like I'm what?
Like you're the singer of the Chili Peppers.
Billy, the way this is going, who are you going to text to ask what time we're recording now?
Billy, what are you doing? You're taking. Billy's quitting the podcast because we're not promoting his merch.
I've been there a time or two.
Billy is 14 years old. And that's being generous. We're back from Tennessee. It was a very successful weekend. We got the whole squad on the podcast. Everyone's in studio. Arian is remote. And Big T, how was your weekend? I'm going to just let you talk right off the bat. I know you got a lot to say.
My weekend was great. I can talk a lot better today than I could yesterday.
We went to Waffle House the next morning. He could not speak.
Avery thought I was doing a bit when we went to Waffle House yesterday morning. I couldn't talk. He thought I was playing a part.
It's
But
1984 all over again, man. You're being silenced.
yeah, well, comes along with it. This weekend was awesome, though. I had best time I've had in a long time.
Was it a movie?
It was a movie for sure.
Hell yeah.
Friday night, Hannah's Old City movie. Friday afternoon, Facility movie. Burned Arian movie. Saturday morning, movie. College football show movie. Game movie. Saturday night was a movie for y'all. I felt like I played. I still feel like I played. I gave everything I had.
He did.
Everything.
He truly did.
I couldn't stay out another minute longer. I had to go to bed.
So you went home from the game and you went almost directly
So
to bed?
we went to eat, and then we went back to Arian's hotel bar for a little bit. And by that time, it was probably 10:30 or so. And they were going to keep going out. And
I'm sure as y'all will mention, y'all ended up out with Hendon and Tyler, which would have been awesome.
I was going to say, not only did you play, you played harder than the actual team because they were out with us after the game. And you were too tired to.
I was banged up. I had to go into the tent a couple times during the game. So I had to go back. I couldn't be out another minute.
BT's officially in the protocol this week, so we're going to stay monitoring him.
The realization I had was let's say a coach says, okay, you're not playing in front of this guy. We're choosing him now. In your mind, my dream has ended. You feel me? Yeah. And so not understand, I mean, growing up with the emotional toe that I grew up with, I wasn't equipped to handle those emotions at that age. So that turned into anger and rage. And I directed it at the wrong people. And so coming back, what I really saw was the shit that I accomplished. The people that was here and saw that struggle were proud of me. You feel me? Yeah. And that shit changed. Oh, fuck.
No, that's good. Mad Dog, give him a hug. Give him a hug.
No, but shit, it changed my perspective of the entire experience here. Because that's real, dog. Yeah. I seen people I know for 20 years come up to me and like, proud of you. That shit crazy. Fuck. I went through therapy a lot of times, like in my later years, like when I was in the NFL. And I realized all of the emotions that I blocked out, was like a self-defense mechanism. But what I didn't realize was you don't get to pick and choose the emotions that come in. And so the negative emotions that I was protecting myself from, I was also avoiding myself from the positive emotions that people were trying to show me.
Yeah. I guarantee you there are some people that are actually listening to Macrodose right now that are thinking about like what they're dealing with growing up and relating to what you're saying and that are loving it. So that's cool, man. Thank you.
Well, I think the main thing is just like the shit that I learned from all of this is like, bro, never be too cool to feel. You know what I mean?
2018, Blake Bortles defeated Ben Roethlisberger in the playoffs. I think it was 45-42. Jaguars advance. They move on to play against the mighty New England Patriots in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Tom Brady at home, Foxborough, I think it was like -3 degrees. It was a classic New England day. Blake Bortles goes up there. Blake Bortles beats Tom Brady and the New England Patriots in Foxborough. It's 20-10 in the fourth quarter. I think there's 10 minutes left. Miles Jack forces a fumble, picks it up, runs it back for a touchdown. Refs blow the play dead because they say Miles Jack was down. He was not down. Upon further review, he was not down at all. But guess what? They blew the whistle. They can't retroactively go back and say, okay, we're going to let him return this fumble for a touchdown. The Jaguars would have gone up 27-10. They would have gone to the Super Bowl. They beat the New England Patriots in the AFC Championship game in New England. They would have gone to the Super Bowl where the Jaguars had the best defense in the league that year. That defense was no fluke. They would have played against Nick Foles and the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl. They would have beaten the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl. Blake Bortles would have been a Super Bowl champion quarterback. That's what Blake should have been. But Roger Goodell was like, no, I can't have the golden goose, Tom Brady. I can't have him not make the Super Bowl. We've already got Nick Foles in the Super Bowl. We need a superstar. He knew going into that game because I believe in the NFC it was going to be Case Keenum against Nick Foles in that championship game. Goodell knew that he needed a superstar quarterback from the other team if he wanted ratings. So he put his finger on the scale. Miles Jack wasn't down. Blake Bortles should have been in the Super Bowl. He should have won the Super Bowl, and his career would be talked about in a manner much more befitting of how it should be talked about respectfully. So that's how the NFL fucked Blake Bortles.
I would love if at the end of the game we had more points than that they had. So
No. First of all, far be it from you to be lecturing me about Tennessee football. Secondly, I just said they're coming on the road.
Wait,
time out. I ain't gonna let you get away with that one, Kevin. Time out.
No. I think
I played there, dude. I played there.
It's a long time ago.
Cut that shit, man. Stop that shit, man. What are you talking?
I'm glad. Are you gonna? Did you watch a game Saturday? Did you watch?
Don't let these message boards. No, I didn't. Don't let these message boards get in your fucking head, Big T.
Big T just unironically pulled the I pay your salary. Oh wait, no, you weren't even. No, we didn't even pay your salary.
Far be it from me to let you lecture me about Tennessee football. Boy, you got some nerve.
I'm with Big T on this one. Bama wants Tennessee.
They are the next game.
Bama wants
we play every game
Billy,
with the same intensity.
Billy, you are insane. Alabama has whooped the dog shit out of Tennessee for how many years in a row?
Big T.
2006 was the last one.
Yes, 2006.
So 16.
Guess who has the game-winning touchdown against the last time the Tennessee Volunteers beat the Alabama Crimson Tide?
when the touchdowns are scored is really.
I want you to guess,
irrelevant to the outcome of the game.
If I can direct you guys to the screen.
Yeah.
Trailing for 56 plus minutes, Vols upend Bama on the late Foster touchdown. Arian Foster dove into the end zone with 3:28 left, completing a rally that gave number 7 Tennessee a 16-13 victory.
34 yards on 11 carries, though.
Hey, I can't dictate how much time the motherfuckers gave me the ball, but when they did, I did something with it. You smell me?
So in India, there's a huge gang war between monkeys, the wild monkeys that live amongst the city, and wild dogs.
Oh,
so So what happened was a group, I don't know where exactly it was, but a group of wild dogs killed a baby monkey. And now the monkeys have just engaged in total warfare against the wild stray dog population. They're taking puppies and dropping them out of trees. And it's straight up
God.
Yeah. There's a video of monkeys versus dogs in India. Yeah. Rampaging monkeys kill 250 dogs in revenge killings. That's nuts.
That should be a Pixar movie.
Yeah.
Monkeys versus dogs.
Look at these. These guys are actually going nuts after each other. They're in gang wars and So the monkeys' big thing is they kidnap the puppies and then just drop them off buildings. Mm-hmm. And then the dogs, just if there's ever a monkey on the ground, they're just going after them and tearing them apart.
Do you know where in India?
Yeah, Maharashtra.
All right. When I go, I should hit that up.
Maharashtra.
I don't want to get caught in the crossfire of that, though.
Yeah. Which side are you picking?
Monkeys are assholes, kind of, we're more closely related to monkeys.
You can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family. I think it's the ultimate.
Yeah.
Man's best friend or
part of the human family,
or are you choosing blood or companionship?
I might have to choose companionship.
Yeah, I'm team dog.
Yeah.
I know they say that they started it, but I have a feeling the monkeys were fucking with the dogs.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. We got Wonton Dong back with us since nanodosing. We had a great time.
Did you just say dong?
I said dong. I didn't say
there was a G.
There was not a G. Big T, Avery, Mad Dog. So I don't know if you guys saw, but
Wonton Dong. I'm still over that.
Okay, it was one slip up.
But,
we got there. We got there.
I've been called that before.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
first time by a dude.
Yes.
Okay. Very cool.
No, I've never had a chick be like, "Ooh, bring me that wonton dong."
Mama always said I wasn't the best, the brightest.
Nope. That's not a line.
But
it's not a line. Those must be comfortable shoes. I wish I had made some shoes like that. I bet you could walk around all day and not feel a thing in those shoes. I bet you if I try real hard, I can remember my first pair of shoes.
Is this problematic?
Mama said they'd take me anywhere. They was my magic shoes. Your boy's got fine legs, Miss Gump, finest I've ever seen. Just his back, as crooked as a politician. Farce.
It's good to have you back, PFT.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Johnny got AIDS.
That's not, again.
supposed to be the most terrifying haunted house on the
No, I
planet.
did read about that. It's the thing is they like actually torture you.
Yeah, I think you might
Yeah, it's
actually
like a
get
really
tortured.
fucked up one where they actually waterboard you and shit. Let me pull up the exact so we don't get it wrong.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, the waiver says like they can literally do anything they want in the world to you.
Billy, you should go.
It's a southern thing.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the thing is, I fucking scare easily. So there's a blog on it, and it's a southernthing.com.
I mean, waterboarding. I mean, you're in your well within your rights to be scared of waterboarding.
They like rip your toenails off and shit.
Yeah, like,
and you pay them.
This
for
is not a haunted
I know,
house.
so
This
you
is
don't.
fucking-
I saw a TikTok on it recently. You don't have to pay, but there's like a waiting list to do it.
So okay,
and they vet you like mentally and stuff to
And
see if
you survive, if you can last the whole time, they pay you $20K.
This sounds like the Marines. It sounds like people
So
are
I
just
think a Navy
signing
SEAL
up for the military.
A Navy SEAL
Yeah.
did it and was like gonna make it the whole time, but then they said something about, oh, you're unfit. We're stopping this now, so that they didn't have to pay him. I think.
I mean, I just came up. This is a great idea. If we take this concept and we just have like chicks running it, all the simps that would sign up to like get on a waiting list to have like a girl beat them with a sack of quarters or something like that.
Oh, I like the smell of Elmer's.
Oh,
Okay.
you could drink that.
Oh God.
Okay, well I didn't.
What?
Okay.
That's what you can drink it.
Hey, were you about to say you're supposed to drink it?
No, you can. It's for kids. Kids can drink it.
This is teaching us a lot about Billy.
I've never. I want to.
Don't drink glue.
Look, if you didn't taste Elmer's glue as a child,
I honestly never
I never
tasted
did.
Elmer's glue.
You never tasted Elmer's glue?
Never tasted it. No.
It's non-toxic.
I know it says non-toxic.
Yo,
on it.
you was that kid. You were that
There's a
kid.
lot
You
of
was that
stuff that's
kid.
non-toxic, Billy.
You
Yo,
didn't
he
just
was
like
that
stick your
kid.
tongue in it.
I was a kid. I went to elementary with a kid who used to like sniff Kool-Aid packets and shit like that. You were that kid, bro.
What's wrong
You
with
were that kid.
sniffing Kool-Aid packets? They smell good.
I did get back from Panama and I Googled drug laws in Panama just because I'm home safely now. And I was just curious if the guys that I left behind there, if they were into any sort of things like that, what kind of danger they could be in. I'm such an idiot. Whenever I go overseas, I just always assume that the drug laws over there are basically Amsterdam. Like when I was in Hong Kong with Donnie and he was like, do you want to try this MDMA? I'd never done MDMA before. And I was like, yeah, sure. We're in Hong Kong. It's probably cool over here. No one's going to get mad about that. And then I come back and I realize it's like extremely strict laws against MDMA over there.
This is why you just stick with light beer.
Yeah. Could stick with light beer for sure. Panama.
That was the MDMA.
In Hong Kong?
Well, I mean,
It was just like a ball on top of
Oh,
his
that's
jeans.
a classic beer pong trick.
It's a bit, yeah.
No, because when there's one cup and you're trying to distract them.
Yeah, listen, hey, we're laughing at Billy. I've done it. I've done that trick before.
When only dudes are around.
Yeah.
Just one ball though.
I know usually I take both and then I mean I haven't done this in probably like 10, 14 years, but I'd take like my sack and then you pull it like through the waistband.
No, but
and-
it's one.
And you just have the sack hanging down. That's always good for a laugh.
Oh, the Texas belt buckle.
Yes, yeah, there you go.
But it's just the one, and then people are like, "Whoa, what is that?" And they're like, "Oh, it's just your ball." Then it's funny.
Yeah.
Is this
It's
a
like-
Two Americas thing, Arian? Arian's looking like that. You look like that meme from Love Is Blind with that woman who's just like squinty eye, like,
that shit. You just walk around with your balls out and show people?
No, just during beer pong. You're trying to distract them.
Just when you're drinking around guys.
Yeah, you got it.
But it's like in the pregame, but it's just dudes.
Just setting the scene.
Yeah, totally.
I would say that the cap on a ball, probably a 2.
Really?
Yeah.
How can a ball be better than a 2?
No.
I mean, if we're talking smooth, like the topography of your ball could be a lot better.
I'm rating it. I'm on PFT side.
2.
It doesn't balls are gross.
Yeah. Good point.
They are. I saw some
That's where
balls
life
this
comes
weekend.
from.
I saw some new balls. It's been a while since I've seen a new pair of balls. I was at I went to Sleep No More on Saturday night with Donnie.
Is that a club?
No, Sleep No More. No, it's not. It's like a it's like an immersive theater type performance.
Oh.
So it's like loosely based around Macbeth, and it's got all these different actors, and you follow them through this 3-dimensional scene. It's set in a hotel with multiple levels, so you follow the actors around from scene to scene, and you're wearing these masks, so you feel like you're part of the background. And it was interesting. It was a pretty cool thing to do. But at one point, this dude just gets into a bathtub and then just gets out and like runs across the room, and you just saw balls flapping. It's always shocking to see nuts in public.
There is a lot better comedic value in balls than I think any other body part.
Yes. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, balls aren't hot, but they've got a great personality.
Yeah. Yeah.
So everybody knows, FYI, before Arian gets in, I watched Ready Player One like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And I've been dropping, well, I only did it once, but I've been dropping like little nuggets about the movie.
Where?
You don't remember when he was like...
I was like, they should shut the internet down for 2 days a week. And Arian's like, that's in Ready Player One. I'm like, oh, shit. All right, well, I'll have to watch it. I'm going to continue to do that without telling him.
If he notices?
Yeah, but I'll make it like subtle. I think that they should shut down the internet like 2 days a week. Think about it, because like people in the metaverse, and this goes for people that get really into video games too, like really into things like Second Life. But in the metaverse, once we get where everybody is in there all the time, they're going to invest so much into like the characters and the add-ons and the bells and whistles and shit that they create, that if they get destroyed in that metaverse, that's worse to them than living their life in real life.
Wouldn't that just be like
Listen,
if the internet's down?
If Arian has to tell you one more time to watch Ready Player One,
get crazy.
What?
You basically just described like a huge part of that movie.
I feel like every episode of this podcast, Arian, you're putting like a little, you know what an Easter egg is? I feel like you're leaving.
That's in Ready Player One. I feel like you're fucking with me now. I feel like you're fucking with me.
You're doing this. You're putting an Easter egg.
Fuck that. You've seen the shit, dog.
You're putting an Easter egg.
I seen it.
I sniffed this out last week. PFT has seen the film.
I watched it. I watched it like a month ago, and I've just been making references to Ready Player One without saying it.
This is the first one I cut.
The super
Last week
cut.
you literally said like the plot of the
film.
As a cut up of them is going to be awesome.
I just came up with maybe my best business idea yet. You ready
What?
for this? Almost guaranteed to be a smashing success.
Okay.
Buy a gas station and then make the prices so fucking high on the gas. I'm talking, what's the national average right now?
Like
Four.
Can we bring that up for? I would make mine like $6.25 per gallon, and then I would just get everybody stopping in to take pictures of how high the gas prices are, so they can post them online. In fact, I bet you that a lot of people would stop to fill up their tank just so that they could take a picture of, look how much my gas costs today.
Yeah.
Thanks, Biden. What was the hardest you ever got hit?
Oh, I remember it. Clint fucking Session, dog. Clint Session, linebacker for the Colts. That little motherfucker. Ooh, boy, man. Bruh, he hit me in my chest. 2010, he hit me in my chest. I could not breathe for a good minute. Like, I was trying to breathe. I could not breathe. I was like, yo, this shit crazy. This is a different level.
So he just hit you like right here. Like perfect.
No, in the chest, fam. In the chest. Yes, he hit me in my chest, and I was like, I was doing that shit. I could not breathe, dog. And he gets up talking shit, and I got to talk shit back, and I'm like, nothing's coming out. This, bruh, it was just that was my welcome to the NFL hit.
All right, Coley.
I'm going the opposite. I'm taking what I believe would be, if they were considered a militaristic operation, the third ranked globally, and that's the NYPD. I'm taking the NYPD. They've got the budget to go toe to toe with anybody. We know they're vicious. We know they will attack. I'm taking the NYPD.
I suggest that you check your vagina if it's lubricating that much, because frankly, it's medically impossible for a woman to have a wet ass pussy. If you look at the etymology of the phrase wet ass pussy, the ass and the pussy are two different structures on a female anatomy. So how could your pussy have a wet ass? It doesn't make sense. There's no ass of a pussy. There's only a pussy of a pussy. That's Ben Shapiro. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, so the answer is Trump is he's a breast guy. And I never heard him really speak about someone having a great backside and all. But he was very quick to talk about the size, of a woman's chest.
Good investment advice for someone young who really
Billy is not a financial advisor.
But seriously, look into a Roth IRA because the taxes you pay, it's untaxed, and your taxes are probably lower now. And when you take that money out one day from a Roth IRA, if you're you're not going to be making, hopefully you'll be making more and be in a different tax bracket by the time you take it out. If you want to pay the lower taxes now, you can put up to $6,000 in a year if you're under a certain earning threshold. And it's honestly been a really good device for young people, and more people should know about it.
Billy, are you a financial advisor?
No.
Okay.
But just telling people about a Roth IRA isn't telling people to invest in the Vanguard, split it between the Vanguard foreign sector and domestic sector, $3,000 each. That would be an investment strategy.
Right. I'm just covering our bases by asking you again, are you a financial advisor?
No.
Okay. That should cover it, right, Large?
100%, yeah.
The thing is, the phones do now make all of the male advantages obsolete.
Okay, go on.
Like some incel shit, man. What?
We're being taken over by the phones.
No, it's facts. You don't really need to know.
Good point, Billy. They vibrate too. They do everything that we can do.
How is now? But how is that incel shit? I'm actually saying we're now more equal.
I think that I don't think that a woman should be allowed to own a phone that shakes when somebody texts her or calls her.
That's not what I'm saying.
Most homophobic dog. All right, let's see. I would say, Bloodhound.
I like that. I think Pitbull.
Malinois.
But a pit bull is the homophobic one, but he closet and he in a closet. He actually gay himself.
Yeah, takes real good care of his body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Always gets his nails done.
Is a bodybuilder.
Is a bodybuilder. Yeah. The reason I said bloodhound is just because they remind me of just old people in general. A bloodhound's like an old man that's they're taking over a neighborhood.
Yeah.
Why can't they just do this behind closed doors and not put it in my face all the time?
And there's not that many instances of women being attacked when they're most smellable by sharks.
I want
Billy, say it.
I've said enough.
Okay.
Exclamation.
Yours truly. Well, let me start the day by sending my condolences to the families of Bill Russell. When I was a kid growing up in San Francisco, one of the first sports names that I heard, of course, Joe Louis was the first, but it was Bill Russell playing across town, winning back-to-back NCAA championships for the University of San Francisco. And then he went to Boston where he won 11 world championships, and in the process became the first black coach in all of American major sports. The winningest team player of all time, Bill Russell. God bless you. This morning, they keep talking about the Deshaun Watson situation. They hired this federal retired judge. They obviously respect her, both sides. She looked at it. She came out with a decision. Hey, man, that's it. That should be it. People are saying, why would he settle if he was innocent? Hey, look, guys. He's not going to change anybody's mind no matter what he does. He can't change my mind. I think he probably was out of line with some of the girls, and I think some of the girls jumped on board because there was a chance of making money. Plus the fact that fighting it is going to cost a fortune. I'm pretty sure the legal fees of fighting it wouldn't be much different than what he paid off in settling these cases. I just like to see it go away at this point. If I want to see negative and hear negative news every morning, I'll just watch Fox News Channel. They'll tell me what's wrong with America and everybody. I'm just saying. Take care.
Listen,
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying I agree with the guy, but I am saying I do need O.J. Simpson to comment on anything that happens in America.
We have Big T Loves Meat Spin. That's his username. Is that?
What do you do for a living, Big T Loves Meat Spin, that you can send this Discord for 2 hours on a Wednesday afternoon?
What's the general opinion on Billy in this podcast community?
We like
in the community or the
podcast? The Macrodosing family.
Billy's like we all love him, right? We all love him, but he's like you gotta keep him on a leash, as PFT always likes to say. he ventures off, and you got to take him back. Sometimes his facts come from odd places, so you gotta check him every now and then. But he good people, man. Everybody loves him.
That I'd get invested in. Now we're
fantasy Kim Kardashian dating.
Hell yes. Let's start that right now.
Where do you go after Kim Kardashian?
That's a cash cow. People will fall for that shit so easily.
That shit would be kind of actually. I mean, I'm pretty sure you'd get sued.
Yeah,
but that shit would be fire if they was into it. Like, you know what I mean? Was selling who I'm dating next. That would be fire.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, don't be a fucking idiot, Billy.
All task.
Speaking of Billy being a fucking idiot.
Excuse me, Mad Dog.
Sorry.
Jeez.
Sorry.
That had some vitriol behind it. That wasn't even about me, and I'm mildly offended.
Hey, let her talk. I'm with her. What you got to say, man?
I just know Arian loves Herschel Walker quotes. Have you seen his from today, Arian?
Oh no, give it to me. Let's fucking go.
Herschel Walker on the federal climate change bill. Quote, "They continue to try to fool you that they're helping you out, but they're not. Because a lot of money is going to trees. Don't we have enough trees around here?"
Good point. It's a good point.
Tell him he's wrong.
Holy shit, that guy, man. I owe you one when I'm back in the city. How about that?
No.
This where's the gigantic cap? Give me this.
Shit, sorry.
Got a prop coming in.
Sounds like a whole bunch of fucking cap to me. I know he can't see it, but everyone else can.
Live look at Arian Foster.
Cap.
It's facts, though.
Wait, can't you just sing it? Listening to your own audio, and then we'll put the audio in behind you?
But that's what I'm saying. I would be singing it to y'all, would be hearing it a cappella.
Yeah.
It's just different. It's just not the same. You got to be there for that.
Cap.
It sounds like cap.
You're in it, right?
It smells like some MF and cap.
And it's my birthday.
Cappy birthday.
He doesn't know my birthday. He said cappy birthday.
Billy, if you really do know areas, what we would want to do is get like those safe have-a-heart traps and like set them up in several different places. Sort of create like the ghost adventure, getting into a section of sewer to explore, make it gross and grimy. And then ultimately, like, rats are interesting, dude. They're super charismatic and people are terrified of them. Plus, you can work in the Ninja Turtle angle with Master Splinter. Like, there's so much cool stuff to be had there. And I don't know when the next Ninja Turtles movie is coming out, but could try to get Nickelodeon and the Turtles franchise on board with, can we catch the real Ninja Turtles of New York? Because I know in the ponds in Manhattan, there are tons of red-eared sliders, which are what the Ninja Turtles are based off of. And then we go into the sewer to catch Master Splinter. Dude, I'm telling you, it's a whole thing.
Dude, that'd be sick.
That'd be insane.
And also in Chinatown, there's tons of exotic animals. We could be like, look, this is where because I know where they sell crocodile meat. Alligator meat in Chinatown. So it'd be like, where did the sewer gators come from? Here.
Right.
And one of their, I guess he was a producer, I don't know what he was, gets up in my face and he goes, "Stop filming." And I said, "Why?" He said, "Because I told you to stop filming."
Oh, that's a great
"You're on a public sidewalk." And he's just staring at, he didn't respond. I said, "What reasonable expectation of privacy did you have on 24th Street in Manhattan?"
Also, he used to take meetings when he was taking a shit, and he would just whip his dick out sometimes during meetings.
Jumbo.
Yeah, he nicknamed his penis Jumbo, and he would just like pull it out, or he wouldn't like pull it out, but he would get changed in front of people that he was talking to in a political environment, and just so that they would see like the type of man that you're dealing with right now.
Have you heard the phone call he was making to someone? He was like, he wanted new suits. And he was like, "Be sure to tell him in the pants, I need extra room in the crotch."
Yep.
Because it rides up. And I think he used the term bunghole.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it's a great phone call if you haven't heard it.
Bunghole, yeah. He strikes me as a guy that would use the word like son of a bitch a lot. And goddamn, bunghole.
But I have beef with you, PFT.
Okay, who am I talking with? Who is this?
This is Mr. Money Loser from the Discord channel.
Mr. Money Loser. All right. What's your beef?
So my beef, this is a months-old issue. I forget which episode it was, but several months ago, Big T asked if anybody had donated to any politicians. And you said you think you may have donated to Obama in 2008, but that was it. individual contributions are searchable on the FEC's website.
Oh, let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes, this rocks.
Okay.
The guy brought the receipt.
Yeah, let's go.
did.
I honestly don't remember, so thank you for bringing it. Who is it? I might be a little bit. I'm worried now.
How many
actually.
Democrats we talking?
So it's only one person. He donated twice to that person. Bernie Sanders in 2016 and in 2020.
Okay, let's go. There we go. Okay.
So how did you not remember donating to Bernie Sanders twice?
He is a Bernie bro. Let's
No.
go.
PFT. Bernie.
So you
Wait,
helped.
2020 donation was several $100s.
Oh, I did.
Whoa. Yeah.
So like,
I honestly did not remember that, but thank you for I was nervous for a second. I was like, who is he going to say? Did I donate to like Rick Perry when I was in Texas? Did I donate to Hillary Clinton? So all things being equal, I'm actually okay with that. I'm fine with that.
So you helped get Trump elected?
I personally helped get Trump elected.
I get way less.
Arian, the face Arian made it seems like we don't even need to find it.
Yeah, I don't know.
To be
I
honest
saw
with
that.
you.
As a guilty.
I remember the episode. I don't remember which one, but I remember what he's talking about. And I wasn't like necessarily playing Valorant. Y'all were talking about something, and I was like, I just wanted to try something. So there's something called deathmatch in Valorant. It's like where it's basically where you go warm up. A bunch of people just run around shooting each other. I put it on for a second, and that's crazy that you caught that, because that specific glitch just started like maybe a month ago, to where my camera glitches if I play it. Like, so that's why I can't stream it, because right now the camera glitches. It's a problem with Valorant, which is wild that you caught that, bro.
There's actually a ton of dudes dudes my age who take Cialis every day because it's supposed to have anti-aging benefits and testosterone boosting benefits, just like who don't even have erectile.
This sounds like a soft confession by Billy.
No, this isn't a soft confession. It was just pitched to me on
You're right,
bodybuilding.
it's a semi-hard confession.
It's like it's great for pumps in the gym.
Yeah.
If Putin drops a tactical nuke, low-key, I might be working remote for a while.
Okay.
Is that chill?
Permission to work remotely granted.
Thank you. I'm just
in the event of nuclear war.
I'm gonna go like that's, but like I'm gonna get out of Dodge a little. Like my anxiety level on that's probably a little higher.
Billy is he's doing an all-time Billy move here, where the world is on the brink of nuclear catastrophe, and Billy is thinking about how he can use it to miss work.
No.
Remember last year when you said our offense couldn't work against Alabama and Georgia, and then we scored the most points Bama's given up since 1907?
Yeah, so about that, I still feel the same way.
Stop.
When you look at the game, okay, if you look at the game and this is why I don't watch a lot of football, because when I watch football, all I do is critique it. Like why things are happening, what like coverages that they're doing. And so when I look at the game, if you look at how many mistakes Alabama made, the game would not be that way if they cleaned up their mistakes. And granted, there was mistakes made on both sides, but the mistakes that Bama was making were like so many penalties, so many, like they shot themselves in the foot so many times that happened to fall in our favor. A few things go different and Tennessee loses that game. I didn't know you take shrooms. You take shrooms?
I like
not like every day, right?
No, like
you're not gonna get in trouble, bro.
No, I like to work out on them, and it just gives me deeper, like it's just great for the vibes in my brain.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a very literal statement that I don't know how aware you are of its accuracy, but like I said, however you get there, man. I have not seen a trap song before this one, but this is the first trap song. It's called "Every Day Will Be Sunday When the Town Goes Dry." In 1919, so it was about prohibition.
Oh hell yes,
which is fire. Which is like the first. I mean, it's the first trap song.
Old man Hatman Martini having deep to fix the penny. Every day will be Sunday when the town goes dry.
I think we got the gist.
Damn, he snapped.
Yeah,
that was rhymey sing song.
Yeah, if someone actually rapped that verse, it would be better than a lot of rappers out.
Manhattan in martini, you about to get subpoenaed.
Yeah, dude, that's a creative rhyme.
T-Pain may have rhymed mansion in Wisconsin, but this guy
he rhymed
really
martini and subpoena.
Subpoenas. Yeah.
My second charge, conspiracy to distribute over 1,000 pounds of a Schedule 1 narcotic, marijuana.
Yeah.
I got life in 40 years.
And marijuana has never killed anyone.
It's ridiculous.
It's literally impossible to overdose on marijuana.
And that's why they get like, you got Biden that just recently,
yeah,
everybody's read that he's gonna pardon all the simple possession cases.
Yes.
There's not a single simple possession case in federal custody at all. That's smoke and mirrors. Now, the states have some simple possession cases, the states, but he cannot pardon those people. That's why you see him in his speech, he urged the states to file a suit.
Yeah.
There's not one prisoner that's coming out of tens of thousands, marijuana prisoners, that's coming out of prison due to what he said about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
And so first time in my travel, we've been out in LA for a few days and I'm at the airport and we both get a bag of gummies, 150 milligrams each.
Yeah. Jesus.
Well, he's eating his gummies and I see he eat the whole bag.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Well, he's got a tolerance.
Yeah.
So I said, well, shit, you eating that whole bag? He said, oh, Pop, don't eat the bag. I ate about half of it. Worst thing I've ever done. Look, I didn't think I could get on the friggin' plane. I'm sitting there waiting. They call my flight. And I told my son, I don't think I can get on this plane.
Yeah. Then if the balloon pops or ruptures or anything inside me, I'll probably be fine. But if I keister a bunch of coke or heroin and it pops inside me, I might die from it. That's what I'm saying.
But like condoms.
Yeah. If the condom breaks,
here for the episode.
Bill, you probably don't know this, but sometimes the condom can break. And so if my condom filled with heroin broke inside my own ass, then I might die. I have more of a problem with their food selection than I do with what they're actually doing.
What kind of soup, as a soup connoisseur yourself, would you use if you were attempting to deface a priceless painting?
I think the conversation starts and ends with borscht. I think a borscht is a good one to throw on a painting. It's like a purple or a pink. It's gonna pop against the canvas. It's gonna probably stain. Whereas if you're throwing like I don't know what that person threw. It was like a.
Well, this one was runny mashed potatoes.
And then I think a can of tomatoes or something.
Yeah, the mashed
tomato soup.
The mashed potatoes. That's boring. It's gonna slide right off. There's no gravy on there. I would throw either the borscht or I would consider Manhattan clam chowder.
The big one was I had a running vomit in Outland with heads. I was running down the aisles of the Chestnut Hill Cinema and project. It roped like over 5 people. My mom followed me down. She was like, "No more horror movies, no more." And then Raiders came out when I was like 10, and everyone's talking about Raiders, but you couldn't see it because my brother's like, "Yeah, faces melt." My mom's like, "You're gonna puke," and I went and I saw it, and I was fine. I came out, I was like, "I didn't puke.
No, Big T doesn't want to. Big T wouldn't be caught dead in my poor apartment.
Yeah, no, I think I'm too poor to go over there.
Yeah, that's what it is.
He has the machine when you step in that automatically like shrink wraps your shoes.
Oh yeah,
you know that rich people have. I mean, it's pretty sick.
So
absolutely,
who would you kill to get a Tennessee national championship? Specific name?
Almost anyone.
Really?
Like
Billy,
Paul Pelosi?
Yeah.
You would kill Billy?
Paulie P.
There's like 4 or 5 exceptions.
Would you kill me?
Yeah.
I'm whelmed. Billy, you whelmed?
I'm mid-whelmed.
That's
so whelmed.
No, but mid-whelmed.
So perfectly whelmed.
Yeah. No, like just mid.
That is whelmed.
Yeah.
That's
I know, but I do it. I'm not over and not under that when you're whelmed.
That's whelmed.
I mean, this guy.
I know. But I know we talked about this, but I'm mid-whelmed.
Okay, that's fine.
Just because it's mid.
I think back in the day, if you're going to have tits on camera, they had to be dynamite tits. Now anybody's tits can be on camera at any given time. So you don't just have top tier titty that's making waves. You have lower tier titties that have joined the party.
The people's
Kate
boobs,
Upton.
Yeah.
Kate Upton is a modern example.
Yeah. What about her?
Well, just like you're saying they changed, but like that's.
Okay, wait, so we're saying Kate Upton is an example of a woman who has boobs?
Vintage.
You think she's got vintage boobs?
She's got analog boobs.
Should I Google Kate Upton boobs?
Throwback
for research.
For research purposes.
Research bonk.
Yeah, we're getting horny on this
Yeah,
Monday.
guys.
We're only talking about balls.
No,
and boobs.
this is wild. This is wild. Actually, it's actually wild.
Is there any way in the world I can know anything about this person?
I can't imagine. So.
Okay. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Everybody, please, everyone take a peek at this. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Open your eyes. Could have been a man or a woman. I didn't tell you to. I think it's a guy. Am I right?
Yes.
If it was a woman, this guy would have been more excited. He would have touched that healthy beard. You know what I'm saying? You guys all saw what I wrote down?
Yeah.
The guy you just thought of. What month is he born in?
July.
July.
Oh my God. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Hold tight. Is that Walt been there the whole time?
Walt's been there the whole time, yeah.
All right. Beginning, middle, end. Beginning, middle, end. Beginning, middle, end. July 1st to 31st. There we go. Think of the name. Think of the name for a second. And I want you to do this. I want you to think of the letters. Like just, like if I was thinking Billy, Billy, just think of the letters. And I want you to mix them up and just grab one of the letters somewhere in the middle, just an interesting letter. Just like imagine that letter glowing, neon. You got a letter in your head?
Yep.
Y. Did you just think of a Y?
Bro, I swear. There's no way.
Hold up. Look this way. Oh my God. I think I got it. I got the date.
What the fuck's that have to do with the date?
Can everyone see? I'm sorry I made this kind of crooked. Close your eyes, please. Close your eyes.
Yeah.
Can everyone see that? Sorry if I want to get in
my
tight.
God.
Is that very clear what I wrote?
Yeah, I see it.
I think it's an unusual name because Big T didn't want to make this easy. What's his birthday? July what?
23rd.
Oh my God!
Stop it.
And it's something like with a Y, but it's in the middle. Ayalan?
His name's Alan.
Hold up. How do you spell it?
Aylan.
Open the wallet, dude.
Stop.
Have we ever met before? If there's a photo,
No.
if there's
Get the
a
fuck
photo
outta
of
here.
this guy in there, you're gonna flip out. I'm
better
kidding.
not
Hold
be.
on. PFC.
better not be.
PFC goes right for my Chase Sapphire Reserve card.
Open your wallet.
No. Flip it. Come closer. Are you gonna be on mic or no? I want to make sure.
Yeah.
Bring this over. Open the zipper section. I don't want to touch anything. I want them tell them I'm not touching a thing.
Not touching anything.
Open the zipper. Grab my card.
I got the
And
card.
read the note on the back for Big T.
Okay, on the back. Wish Aylin happy birthday.
Stop! Get the fuck out of here, dude. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, there's the
Ready?
dice right there.
You washing it?
You didn't put it under the cup again. I just saw you do that.
He's doing sleight of hand, Mad
Sleight of
Dog.
hand, Mad Dog. Okay, ready?
Wait, Billy, do it
I
again.
want a fair.
It's not very slight, though.
Yeah, and I saw it.
He's got the hand part down.
No, Jerry's not creepy. Jerry taught me how to smoke meats the other day. Like
Is this
smoke
Jersey
briskets.
Jerry?
No, this is my buddy Jerry.
But he's 70?
You saying you have a 70-year-old friend named Jerry that
Yes,
teaches you how to cook and tries to give you gummies.
I met him. He's just.
How did you meet him? How did you meet him?
Okay, this is. I met him by a dock. I met him on the dock. That
As one does. Just hanging out by the dock.
He's a family friend. He's a family friend.
Yeah, I bet he is. I have what I think that all Americans should be able to get behind for Donald Trump. I think that we should all agree that we'll tell Donald Trump, we'll act like he's running for president. I think there should be camera crews that follow him around this entire time. I think that we should put him in a Truman Show-like environment. We tell him he wins on election night, and we create all those graphics, and we build an exact replica of the White House, have him live in the White House with cameras everywhere. We do Hard Knocks, Donald Trump's White House, and it's a weekly show that comes out on HBO for the next 4 years. Arian, Billy's talking about being a investment banker.
Well, you proposed it. I was just talking about some stuff.
Billy was saying that he was almost an investment banker. He knows a lot about the world of investment banking. I'm proposing that we put together a little, maybe we send Billy out to be our investment banker and have Billy come back with some net worth increasing deals that he's identified. Some arbitrage, maybe.
How much we talking?
I don't know. I guess
I'm down to gamble on Billy's brain.
PFT Riz God in middle school.
The Riz was out of control in middle school. It was giving Pete Davidson in middle school.
You know what I got up to at Happy Feet 2?
What's that? Oh, the movie. The movie?
Billy, did you touch a boob during Happy Feet 2?
I don't know. Joking.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, he did.
100%.
You would not have brought that up if you didn't. Big T, I will beat your ass.
Say it. Say what you wanted to say.
I said, get your ass out of sea, ho. That's what I said.
Oh,
yeah, he called you ho, bro.
Nobody talks to me like that.
I just did. Now get up out of sea.
No, this is a perfect.